and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about the bat nuts crazy week Trump has had from his Tulsa rally getting played by a bunch of teenagers to his scheduling his Republican convention on August 27th, another racially insensitive day, to coronavirus cases spiking and him pretending like it's not happening, to him pulling testing, and some of his weird interviews. Let's just jump into it all. Hello and welcome back to my channel. All right, let's start with his Tulsa, Oklahoma rally. His Tulsa, Oklahoma rally, 6 people in his staff wound up getting coronavirus while either there or before going there, but my guess is they were the crowd that they're the people that go, the advanced people, the Secret Service, people that help set up the event. They tested positive. Donald Trump was furious that this got out because he doesn't care about the 6 people that got sick. He cares about the optics that 6 people in his staff got sick while in a coronavirus hotspot, because that kind of kills his that they're taking care of it image. Go watch my videos. That should infuriate you. And I'm also going to talk about it here in a minute too. But 6 people got sick. Then we get to the actual day of the rally. And Donald Trump is expecting, he's been toting all week, 1 million people have RSVP'd. 800,000 people have RSVP'd. He's having this whole excited, giddy, yay, I'm still loved and I'm still the president. Yay. Everybody's going to cheer me because I'm a big baby and I need your approval even though I'm crappy president. Well, while this is going on, K-pop fans and TikTok, not just teenagers, by the way, I know that they say it was teenagers, but there were a lot of adults doing it too, decided to go ahead and sign up for tickets that they never intended to get. And I'm gonna guess over like 900,000. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say around probably 900,000, because I'm gonna give him that 50,000. Will be nice, about 950. And so they're thinking they're gonna have so many people, so they set up this overflow area to catch people that can't make it into the venue. They have to tear it down before Trump even gets there, which had to infuriate him. I would not want to be the staff member that had to tell him about that. Then when he gets into the rally, where no one was wearing masks, no one was social distancing, so in a coronavirus hotspot, 6,200 people, according to the fire marshal, put their lives at risk to show up and cheer a man who spent 14 minutes talking about how he went down a ramp and how he practically ran down it. Dude, we have video. We can see that you look like a frail elderly lady in heels. He probably looked like a frail elderly lady in heels because he wears lips because he's incredibly insecure and he is a frail old lady. So, frail old lady in heels basically covers that. Then he tried to say that he could drink water one-handed because, is 6,000 people gonna cheer me because I can drink water one-handed? Like, when did that become a cheerable thing? You can drink water one-handed. Congratulations. You're like every other human being ever. But yeah, he spent time on that. Then he decided to spend time blaming Antifa as a terrorist group. And again, Antifa is not a terrorist group. They are not even an organized central group with leadership. They're not. Then he went on to the whole, protect the Confederates. But that was a mess of a rally, and he was really upset. And when he got off the plane, he looked so defeated. I actually felt bad for him. I don't normally feel bad for him, but he was all disheveled and his tie was undone. And it looked like somebody had kicked his puppy. It was kind of sad. Like, the part of me that knows he's a bad man still had to keep reminding myself that he's a bad man, because the part of me that's a human being that cares felt really bad for him. Then he went on to his, I'm not even calling it a rally, but his little church organized thing in Arizona, where he did something that was absolutely, 2 things that were absolutely horrible. He tried to say that he wanted to pull testing. He did this not only in that, but he did it in his town hall, and he did it with his interview with Hannity, where he was like, the only reason we have such high numbers is because we have testing, and I want them to slow down testing so that it looks better. Donald Trump is literally willing to kill you to set better optics. That's something we discovered this week, which is something many of us suspected all along. Trump will let you die for better optics. But again, just because you don't test someone coronavirus doesn't mean they don't have it, Doesn't mean they're not spreading it, and doesn't mean that they're not going to end up in the hospital, and the hospital numbers are reflecting that. Just go look at Florida and Texas, and yeah. But the thing that was most offensive, the worst, was when he started saying that he wanted a year-long prison sentence for anyone who burns the flag. In 1989, the Supreme Court ruled that it is your First Amendment right and freedom of speech to burn that flag, which means that Donald Trump is actively trying to take away Americans' freedom of speech. And he is still putting that on Twitter along with his giant Capitol Law and Order, and the protesters are bad, and Antifa's out to get him. Like, crazy Twitter tirades that he's been doing lately. Where are my constitutionalists? Our First Amendment right to freedom of speech is built into our Constitution because we were built from standing up to our government. That is how we came into being. It's how every monumental change has ever been done. The suffragette movement, the civil rights movement, the birth of our nation. All of it came from standing up to our government and saying that we would no longer take it. And Donald Trump is wanting to put people in prison for that. He is also, it also has come out, he's wanted to put reporters in jail for freedom of speech as well. And that was just stuff we found out this week. He ended his week with trying to get John Bolton's book taken, which didn't work, and to get Mary Trump's book taken down, which did not work. So he was trying to suppress their freedom of speech under classified information and NDAs, which did not work. Donald Trump does not care about your freedom of speech. Donald Trump is willing to kill you for adulation for drinking water and walking down the ramp. I mean, that was Donald Trump's absolutely bat-nuts crazy week, summed up really quickly. Ugh. We need a new president. All right, guys, I'll see you later.